Hi everybody, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and today I have my husband's order for TEMU. He asked me if I would like to do a TEMU haul from the order that he placed. Now, just so you're aware, there is some crafting stuff in here, but there is some stuff that doesn't have anything to do with crafting. But he was so excited and asked me if I would like to do a haul video on his behalf, and of course I said yes. I did invite him to sit in with me while we did this video. He politely declined. He is not the type to go on video. He prefers that I would do this, and I have no problem with that. So let's go ahead and get started. This was his TEMU order that he placed. So let's go ahead and we'll get into it. And let me go ahead and get started by opening this up. I have to say, boy oh boy, this went through the ringer. There's a hole in it. It's been taped within an inch of its life, so it's very interesting how this arrived. And it just arrived today, which is Sunday, and so as soon as it arrived, he said, would you like to go film a video? And I said, sure, why not? So that's what we are doing. So I love my little ceramic cutter, but this might not be the job for it. I might need something a little bit more sturdy. So we'll put that away and grab my little scissors here. All right. Okay. So we'll go ahead and begin. I have his order information here. So what I'm going to do is place this packaging off to the side and grab it as needed. So let's see here what we have. Okay. So we'll start with some small stuff first. Alrighty. And let us see. Okay. So we'll start with this item first. I'll zoom in a bit. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So this little item here, let's go ahead and get started with that first. And let's see. There we go. All right. So this item happens to be, let's see here. Come on, little computer. Oh, don't tell me that you're not going to show up. Okay, so I won't give you the exact name because it's not showing up, but I can explain to you what it is and how much it costs. So this is a set of 2, and it's a wasp trap catcher. And what this does is, let me take it out of the package. What this does is this actually fits over a bottle, and you can put this on a 2-liter bottle, okay? And when you put it on the 2-liter bottle, what happens is you put it down that way, and you put some like sugary water or something in there that'll attract the wasp, and then the wasp will go in to get to the whatever it is, that substance, but it can't get out. I have a real bad fear of bees and wasps, and I'm not going to make any bones about it. It's a legitimate fear of mine. When I see something like that, I really have a problem with it. It is a phobia. I don't know the name of it, but it's a phobia that I have, and I physically get very upset and nervous and anxious about it. So my darling husband does all that he can to help me each year to try to combat this, and we have a really bad problem with red wasps in our area. I can't stand them. And, you know, please don't come after me about, you know, the wasps and stuff like that, but I can't. And I have to be outside. I've got a puppy dog that needs to be outside, and I've got to be outside too and get some fresh air. And if it's between me and the wasp, I'm sorry, folks, but the wasp is going to lose. So there's a couple of items in here that are going to help combat that issue. This happens to be one of them. So you can fit that on a 2-liter bottle, and they check in, but they don't check out. So the next item is going to be, let's see here. One thing that I know, well, there's 2 things here that our little doggy was meant for our little dog, Spoto. One of them I know he will get. The other one I doubt highly. Well, maybe, but it won't last very long. So we'll start with the smaller of the 2 items first. And this is a pet chew toy for dogs. And what you can do is, it's almost the same concept as a Kong, where you can put treats in it, and you know, it's like a puzzle that they can remove the treats, and they can chew on it. And this, oh, the wasp catcher came in the 2 pieces for $1.48 for the package. This little ball goes for $1.57. Now this is might be a little small because our Spoto is getting big, but you know, he might be able to play with it for, you know, a little while. But I mean, he'll have fun with it. We watch him, you know, whenever he plays with his toys anyway. We don't ever really let him have too much by himself as far as toys, unless we're comfortable that they are safe for him. This, however, will be supervised heavily. And you can stuff little treats on the inside, and they're, you know, it has these little grips, but they're very soft, so if he happens to, you know, chew on them, you know, put his teeth through, it'll help to clean his teeth as well. And it's got an opening where you can put bigger treats, or maybe a dollop of peanut butter, or, you know, maybe a little squirted of whipped cream or something like that, you know, some yogurt. So that's one of Spoto's toys. And then the next toy he's really going to love. And he will get good use out of this one. Sorry about that, folks. This is a squeaky toy for dogs, and it's a football. And it is the neatest looking thing. Let me go ahead and open this up off camera. And there we go. There we go. All right. And he is probably in the living room right now, my little dog Spoto, wondering what in the world is Mother doing? And why am I not in there with that, whatever's making noise? Okay, this is a bit more, there we go. All right, there we go. Isn't that adorable? That is the cutest thing. That is the cutest thing. So, this is a football toy, and it's got the little rubbery bits on it that he can chew on, and they'll also help to clean his teeth. It doesn't have any holes in it for food or toy, you know, something like that, but it sure does squeak. I won't squeak it again. But this is something that he can play with, and it bounces, so that's neat. This little toy came in at $3.23. So we have these 2 items for Spoto. And we'll put these aside. And next we have, bear with me for one moment, just want to clean up a little bit. All right, so next we have, oh, this is a large box here. let's see. Are these the same thing? No. Okay. So, let's see what this box is. We'll open this box up. I have no idea what these things are. Okay. I know what this is now. Okay. So this okay. We will go ahead and take a peek. Let's see, let's see. Let us see here. Okay. So this is it's also a wasp trap. So I don't know exactly how this works. There we go. There we go. So I guess, oh, okay, I think it screws on. So I guess this is almost like the same type of concept. So you'll put something that will attract them in here, and then they can go through the holes and they won't be able to get back out. So this will get hung. I believe he wants to hang this from one of our trees, and then the two other ones that he got, he wants to put closer to the house. There we go, so you can see it. Friends, I'm sorry, you know, again, please don't come after me if you feel that what these are is not right or cruel or anything like that. I'm sorry, but you know, I have just as much of a right to be outside and enjoy the outdoors without having my overwhelming fear and paralyzing phobia of wasps keep me indoors. And I won't apologize for that. I'm sorry, you know, if anybody gets offended, but we have to do what we have to do. So that's that. And this little number came in at $3.28. So we'll move on to the next item. And let's see here. Okay, this is going to be the last item that has to do with this particular subject. This item happens to be a solar wasp trap. And this will also get hung in our yard. I did not know this, but according to my husband, wasps do also appear at night. Thank God I never saw them, because yes, that would not be a good thing. So this will get hung in a spot where the sunlight will hit it, and then it will generate light and attract them. And that came in at $5.48 on TEMU. So this is the last item to combat wasps. And so we will move onward. Let me just wrap this back up. And I just want to say officially, I love my husband so much because he cares about me, and he worries about me, and he's an awesome man and a great husband. So, thank you, honey. So let's go ahead and we'll move on to something else here. Let's see. And we'll save that. Let's see here. Okay. This next item, I'm so excited about. He was looking on for some shoes because, you know, we know that TEMU sells shoes, and he actually found a pair. Now, my husband is 6'4.5", and he has a size 14 shoe. So, friends, it's a bit difficult for him to find shoes in a regular shoe store, let alone online. So these shoes are shoes that he saw, and he's like, you know what, I need something for around the house when I take the dog out in the yard, or if I go to hop in the car to go pick up our grocery order on a Sunday morning. Just something to you know, slip on real quick. P.S. I don't know if he realizes this, but I'm going to keep this bag because this bag is a perfect crafting bag. Thanks, hon. So anywho, so these are the shoes that he picked out, and they are a size 14. Let me go ahead and give you a little what the name of them are. So all it says is men's casual leather shoe. Now, they actually do smell like leather. They might, it says P, capital P, small U, leather shoe. And they are a size 14. And they've got a nice little, on the bottom, a nice little ribbed bottom for a grip on the ground, just in case it's slippery. All sewn and stitched nicely up the sides. Nice slide in. And I think, yeah, you can even wear them as a sandal as well, instead of a slide. If you don't want to wear them as a slide, you can wear them as a sandal. So that's really neat. They do stay attached. They're not buttons. They're not snaps. They do stay attached. So you either, but they do have a little bit of give to them. And you have this little pull here, so when you're putting them on, you can just pull on it and slide them on. And they say fashion on the front, and then it says HSY on the side. But they're ventilated, just a little something, you know, that he could throw on. And these sandals came in at $21.49. Friends, it's not a bad deal, honestly. You know, it's so hard to find shoes for him. So it does say something on front here, but I can't read what it is. But, you know, it's hard enough to find him shoes in a shoe store or online that are his size. So, and like I said, just to knock around the house and, you know, hop in the car to go run errands. So, these are his shoes. And again, the bag is mine. So let's see here. I'm just going to check the list here to see what else. We got that and that. Okay, let's see here. So, let's see what else we got. Okay, so this is a magic cloth, glass cloth, to help cleaning your windows in your car. And he saw this and he thought, why not? He'd give it a try. It's just a piece of felt. So, but it's a soft felt, and it, you know, it should help with when you want to wipe your windows down to create that non-streak type of a situation. So this came in, I think he might be expecting this to be something a little different, but for 77 cents, friends, I won't bulk. And it's a nice soft felt type material. So 77 cents. Magic cloth, glass cloth. There we go. Continuing on. Let's see what else we have in here. And okay. So the next item, like I said in a video, couple videos ago, my husband used to make jewelry. He's made me many sets of jewelry, and but he gave it up for several years, and he didn't even bring his jewelry making tools with him when we moved from Florida to Tennessee. So I asked him if you know, gee whiz, hon, would you like to make jewelry again? And he said, I don't know. You know, I've got a lot of other crafts that I like to do. But then he got to thinking about it, and he started looking on TEMU, and he started seeing some stuff. And this happens to be a jewelry making toolkit that he saw. So he decided, why not? He was going to give it a shot again. I couldn't be more thrilled. He makes beautiful jewelry. So this is a nice set of jewelry making tools. Wow. All right, let's go ahead in here. And this, it doesn't give any specific information on it. So, but I do know that some of the tools that he uses these tools, the pliers. They're like a rounded plier for shaping wires and such. And I think he might have thought that the handles might have been a little larger. I'm not sure, but if he's not thrilled with these, we'll look for something else that has handles that are a little bigger. And then he's got these pliers right here that will help to shape and grab onto. They're like a needle nose plier, so he can grab onto things and bend them. All right, putting that back in here. There. I'm not sure what this little ring tool is. I'm sure he'll know. And then this looks like a tool that you might use to, if you're working with leather, perhaps an awl that you might tap on it and it might, you know, make a hole in some leather or fabric that you might be working with. But he would know. Excuse me for just a second. I need to take a sip of water. Thank you. So then we'll move onward, and then there's a nice couple pairs of tweezers. You have your stainless bent tweezers. These are really heavy duty tweezers. Here's the bent style tweezer. They're not extra sharp, but I mean they are pointy, but they're not extra sharp. And it comes with a little ring that you put to protect so they don't open up, and then its own little sleeve. And then we have a pair of the straight stainless steel, and they do say stainless right on the tweezers themselves. And these are the straight tweezers. Nice. And I'll put the little protection over that and put that right back there. Then there's another tool which, okay, so this is to measure, to calibrate and measure. It's just plastic. I don't know if he'll use it or not, but you never know, he might. So it's got the inches, millimeters. So it comes in inches and millimeters. So it'll slide back and forth. And that's neat. So we'll put that back in, along with his tweezers. Oh. I might have to put a little dollop of glue on the bottom of this particular bag. It pierced through. That's okay. We can work on that. We can fix that. A little dollop of glue will create a little seal there. So there we go. And then the last piece of equipment is a cutter. They'll cut through wire and so those are nice. Put those back in their protective bag as well, and put those back, and they come in this beautiful zip case to keep everything organized. So that's neat. I don't know if you can hear Spoto in the background. He's in the living room with one of his other little toys. But it comes in this nice, the jewelry kit comes in this nice faux leather case with a nice zipper. And this came in at $10.34. So our next item, let's go ahead. So I think he'll really enjoy using that. I'll put this in the back here. Okay, let's see. Now, to help make jewelry, you always want to have the jewelry board. And that's what this is. It's called a bead design board. And I don't know if he knew this. No, it actually came with two, which is great. So you can drape your beads along here, and it's got, you know, different measurements on it, and you can put beads or findings right here, so you can get an idea of what your piece will look like. So they came in, that came in at $4.78, and it's just a little plastic with a little light little coating of flocking on it, like a almost like a felt. He only ordered one, but he ended up getting two. Okay, thanks, TEMU. So then let's move on. Let's see what else we have here. Ooh. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, just a couple more things to go. All right. So the next tool, this he's really going to like, is a larger set of pliers. He did tell me that he saw a larger set of pliers, and these are the rounded needle nose pliers, because he'll use these the most, because when he makes jewelry, he usually makes his own findings. He'll take a longer piece of metal and he'll turn it into a finding which will hold the beads or whatever he's working with. So he'll use this tool much more than most of the others. And he got this in a larger size. So that's really going to be handy for him, because he's always had the smaller size of those pliers, and he's always complained that they've been uncomfortable to use because they're so small. And again, he's 6'4½", so, you know, he's got a big hand. So this came in at, this is a carbon steel jewelry pliers, and that was $2.24 on TEMU. So that's a good deal. Now the rest of these items still have to do with jewelry making. I'll start with this one. This is a 100-piece bag of findings. And what a finding is it's just a small metal wire with a little round eyelet type thing at the end, and they're bendable, very thin. And what you would do is, let me just, there we go. So I'm trying to, there you go. So you see that little eyelet at the end, and then it's straight on the other end. And you can use these to make jewelry. You could thread beads on them. He makes the links that go between the beads with these. He can get, you know, he can make several links out of one of these findings. So you get a 100-piece set of the findings. Comes in a nice little plastic bag. And I believe there's a few different sizes in here, or there might be just the one size, but some of them came in bent, which is okay, because, you know, he'll just bend them the way he wants to anyway. And that came in at 87 cents for the bag of 100. And these will get used quickly. So I can imagine he's going to be placing another order for more bags of the findings because, again, he uses quite a bit of these. So that's his findings. I'm so excited for him to start making jewelry again. It was something that he really enjoyed doing. And the last couple of the items that I have, still jewelry making, but these are going to be neat. So, my next item is this beautiful strand of red beads. This is red agate. These are red agate beads. Aren't they gorgeous? How juicy, gorgeous are they? My stars. Very smooth. So pretty. Pretty glass beads. Ooh, and they're agate. Red agate. Aren't they gorgeous? So the red agate beads came in at, let's see, 50 pieces for $1.52. And that's a great deal. And again, they're so pretty. My goodness. So $1.52 for 50 of the red agates. So he'll have fun making something really pretty with these. I can't wait to see what he creates. So we'll go ahead and put these away. There we go. All right, and then we will move on to the next to the last package of beads. And these are gorgeous 8mm aquamarine beads. They're so pretty. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. Look at that color. Aren't they gorgeous? That blue, so pretty. Aren't they beautiful? So these are aquamarine beads, and he got the 8mm 45 pieces, and this set came in at $3.41. These are real aquamarine beads, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I cannot wait to see what he does with these. All right, friends, we're down to the last package of beads. And these beads, and these are natural stone aquamarine beads, friends. And the last package of beads that he has is a natural pink tourmaline bead. And these are also 8mm. The aquamarine are his birthstone, and tourmaline is my birthstone, and of course I love the color pink, so. But these are the pink tourmaline beads, 8mm. Wowee. You can tell the different shades of the pink. Some are a little more opaque, some are a little more translucent, but the pink, oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. And it probably does it no justice on the camera, but they really are beautiful pink. Almost a purplish, but they pink tourmaline is pink. And that's a natural pink tourmaline stone. And that came in at $2.77. Aren't they gorgeous? I cannot wait to see what he creates with that set of beads. So my friends, that was my husband Todd's TEMU haul. And he was so excited, he asked if I would do a TEMU haul video on his behalf. And I said, sure. And so that's his TEMU haul for today. I want to thank you all for stopping by and taking a little while to visit with me while I showed you his TEMU haul. And I want to just say, please, if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. If you already have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your continued support. Please hit that like button and that bell notification so this way you'll know each time I upload a video. Also, drop me a comment, say hello. I'll say hello back. And I want to thank you again for stopping by. Please, my friends, please be good to yourselves. Look after one another. And please watch over all of those animals that you consider your pets, even those that aren't your pets, because we need to be their voice as they don't have one. Until I see you all again, my friends, God bless. Have a great day. Goodbye.